Good morning. Got Hope on with us from Portales.
Yeah.
And it's cloudy and dreary and misty there too, huh?
Mhm.
I like these kind of days.
Mhm.
This is a good cuddle up next to a fire kind of day.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yesterday, or not yesterday. Well, it was dreary yesterday, but last Monday, it was the same way, and I could not get anything done because I was like so sleepy from the weather.
Yeah.
So
It's probably not that way in the Metroplex. Hey, Dennis. Good morning, Dennis. And Bethany and Abilene. Jenny, good morning. Oh, why are Mondays so hard? It's not like I run a marathon every weekend or something. That feels like it.
Yeah.
Yesterday I had a killer migraine, so that kind of wiped me out.
And then we also had the student retreat.
Yeah, we did the student retreat this weekend. Oh, it's nice and cool. So like 83. It is the middle of October, so I guess it could be cool in the Metroplex. I so we actually it's not going to happen, but we had a chance of snow this morning. So Hillary was hoping. She took her laptop home with her, thinking she might have to work from home.
I was
So-
excited.
And I got up at like 5:15 and took Woody
Well,
out, and
I think,
it was
like,
just misty.
I got up like at 3 and I could hear it raining, and I was like, oh, if it hasn't frozen by now, then it's not gonna. So,
Well, the freeze warning actually extended until 9 this morning.
but it's only 36, so it can try and snow all at once, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna do anything.
And it has snowed before, like even at 37, I've seen snow, but it just doesn't.
stay.
Yeah, it doesn't stay. Doesn't do anything.
No.
So that's cool. So you guys have concocted this idea of Stump Dad. I think I heard this last week.
Yeah.
No, was it last week?
Mhm.
See if you could. Oh, good morning, Jim.
Yeah.
Let's see if you could stump Dad, which may not be hard on a Monday morning.
Might not. But before we start trying to stump you,
Got some
we
things
got
to talk
some
about.
stuff coming up in the church. So I guess the first thing is that we still need lots and lots and lots of candy.
We need candy.
Lots of candy.
Oh gosh, I didn't even think about doing that.
I know, I just thought about that too.
What, putting a link on? So you can do that and even have it sent to the church. If you go on, I guess we have to send the link. We need to put that on Facebook.
Yeah.
So we'll try to go and get it. I don't think I can get it on this computer because this is all my codes and stuff passwords are saved on my desktop.
Mhm.
So we'll try to put that on, link it in here if you'll help me remember when we're done with this.
Mhm.
And it's a wish list that we have for the church, and if you wanted to do that, you could do that.
Mhm.
Because Harvest Festival's coming up, so it's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. No, it's
Nope.
yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's.
Good grief! I know.
It feels like we're just gonna blink and it's gonna already be
It's
here.
in
'Cause
2 weeks.
Yeah. Did you know November is next week?
I know,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the little ones. Don't forget, it's the miniatures.
But that is so the fall festival is the 29th, and it starts at 3. But
We should probably be ready a little bit earlier.
Yeah, because I know all of the trick or treating and stuff starts at 2.
Well, so here's the way it works. Because we live in a cool town.
Mhm.
The Chamber of Commerce does a lot of stuff like pumpkin decorating and pumpkin roll contest and costume contests and all that. And then they're at the other end of Burl Street. And then when they finish all of their stuff, they have a parade, and they walk them right down to the church. So that's cool. So we end up with like 200 or 300 people walking down to the church. And so it's hard for them to kind of gauge when they're going to be done.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to kind of entertain people for 30 minutes or so, so whenever they're done is when they come down. So that's when we'll start having people.
Mhm.
So if we're ready earlier, that'd be good. We also have Men of Honor that weekend, which is our men's conference in Alamogordo. So we'll be finishing up there at noon and booking it up here to help.
Yeah. Definitely seems like this year, especially, like, stuff seems to, like, layer on top of each other, like everything's on the same weekend, everything's on the same week, and
I'm really having trouble just keeping up. I don't know how retired people do it, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got Beverly. That's how. Beverly keeps track. I'm just like, oh my goodness. And especially like promoting stuff in a church has been hard because
yeah.
you're thinking, oh my goodness, then that's coming.
Well, then
so.
you're thinking like, oh, it's only like fall festival, but then you're really thinking it's like, oh, on the 30th on a Sunday is our annual.
The next day. So 2 weeks is our annual meeting vision night, and we're going to do that October 30th at what do we say 4, 5,
Sure,
whatever it'll be posted. See, did I tell you I can't?
And we're gonna be providing a meal for that.
I think it's 5 to 7 is what we said. So
I
that
think
includes
so.
the meal. So at 5 o'clock, we'll set up the sanctuary for that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun. That'll be cool. So what we do in there is we celebrate what God has done in this last year, and look ahead to what we think God's going to do in the coming year. So that'll be fun. And then it's Thanksgiving, Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I announce something?
Yes, you can.
So
that's in December, but you can go ahead.
But hey, we'll start advertising for it. So December 18th, we're going to have FBC's Got Variety. That's a Sunday at 4:30. Tickets will be soon available to purchase.
And you can do those online too.
Yeah. So we're gonna do it online. The tickets online this year, but I don't know. It'll be fun. My dad is doing something for it, and I'm excited for it.
I'm not singing, so don't worry. And Angelo, and we think we've got him locked into singing my new favorite country western song. So,
oh my goodness.
So I think Angelo's going to do that, pull that off. That'll be a blast.
Wow.
Yeah. And also, so it'll be dinner and a show. So dinner will be at 4:30, and then the show will start at 5. So.
Yeah. And that's probably going to be like the most fun fellowship celebration we have each year. So that'll be way cool, and that'll raise money for missions.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can't wait for that. That one's going to be fun. And that's December 18th, so we got to start advertising now because that's only 3 weeks away.
Yeah,
I know, right? Like, well, it's funny. So when I come back home, I won't come home for Thanksgiving because we're going out of town. But when I come home for Christmas, I'm gonna hit the ground running with getting prepared for FBC's Got Variety. But it's always like, the hard work always pays off because it is always so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just so cool to see like the talent and, to see what.
Wait, we changed it. You can see the variety.
The variety people in our church can do.
It was FBC's Got Talent, we hope. And then the next year we said FBC's Got Variety. We know we can say that. But it's a lot of fun. That one's a blast to do.
Yeah.
Oh man, life is just happening at a breakneck pace.
Oh, I know.
Going along. This is Hope's senior year. You added a semester when you changed majors, which is okay.
Yeah.
But just think of it, a year from this December you graduate.
Yeah, that's very scary.
Then it's like the real work begins.
Yeah, we get to go on a cruise.
So here's my thinking. If I would be happy with just like staying in school for the rest of my life. Like, have my life kind of dictated for me, what I do,
So you did talk about maybe going straight into your master's.
Yeah.
So that's one way to prolong it. Your master's should only take you about a year, though.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'll go for my doctorate. Who knows? We'll just see what happens.
Have a PhD in business management with 0 experience. No, you're actually getting experience along the way, so you're doing good.
Yeah. So I mean, I would be happy with staying in school.
That's funny.
I feel like high school Hope wouldn't have said that, but now I'm just like, I'm already locked in.
I have to laugh so much. This happens every year. These high school seniors, I just can't wait to get out of high school. I just can't wait to get out of high school. I'm like, this is like the easiest time of your life.
Yeah.
It only gets harder from here.
I love
And then-
hearing like my life is so crazy. I don't know what to do. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, just buckle up because
Yeah.
it
Well,
gets worse.
A lot of those, so not everyone goes to college, and that's okay. The ones that don't go to college, I like to see it's usually about this time after they graduate, and they're like, adulting is hard.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to work all the time.
What I
know,
can't believe
know.
I did in high school was like I would get to school maybe like 7:35, stay, well, I had half days like part of my senior year, but normally I would stay like if I had like science Olympiad practice. So I'd be at the school from like 7:30 to maybe like 4:30ish. Like but now I can barely like muster up the strength to go to my classes like at 11 12:30, like I don't know how I did that in high school.
Well, this is just like the calm before the storm, because when you go to work, you have to work like, the easiest job is 9 to 5
Yeah.
every day.
Mm-hmm.
No spring break, no summer break, no Christmas break.
See, that's why I want to stay in school for the rest of my life. Because you have those breaks.
And then sometimes you end up with a job that taking off for a week for vacation is harder than just working straight through. You got to do 2 weeks
See,
worth of work before.
You're just giving me reasons why I should stay in school the rest of my life.
Yeah, you're not
All right.
helping. You're not helping your kids
So,
All right.
yeah.
Okay. Well then.
Let's just jump on in.
So now this isn't just see if we can stump Pastor Larry, Dad. You guys chime in too. So y'all chime in with the answers, and I'll give you guys a chance to get the answers with these. And so I will tell you right up front, I do not know everything about the Bible.
Well, and so we're also hoping that with some of these answers that you can like explain and maybe go in depth. Because the last time that Hope and I did this, we actually took the time and talked about some stuff, like the answers, and kind of went a little bit deeper.
You guys didn't mess anybody up, did you?
No.
You had no idea what you were coming into, Dad. So.
I know. I should have watched our last videos.
Just don't break anybody's theology. Yeah.
These ones are.
Although Jim and Dennis, we've been doing a pretty good job of that with a men's Bible study, right? Rocking everybody's world.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a fellowship coming up this week. This will be fun.
These questions are like, some of them make you think, but they're not like break your whole spirit.
Okay, so you guys help me out here. All right.
Okay. Hope you want to go first.
Sure.
Okay.
Let me.
Hope's face lights up whenever she asks questions. Oh,
Yeah.
that's just her
Because I
screen.
have the sheet on my computer.
I love the whole, are you cheating?
I heard that actually from Tennessee.
Okay. What was Jonah's reaction to the way the people of the city of Nineveh responded to God's message?
Oh, well, that one's easy.
Yeah,
We
we're
start
starting
kind
off
of
easy.
Good. I'll give them a chance.
Although mine aren't easy, so sorry.
By the way, you have to know that the people of Nineveh repented.
Right.
Okay, so they repented. Jonah went there to preach, repent or die, basically, and so they repented.
Mm-hmm.
And so Jonah's reaction explains. Oh yeah, that's it. That explains why he didn't want to go there to start with. He said,
"Yeah,
I knew, because they didn't like the Ninevites.
Mm-hmm.
I knew if I went there and preached that they would repent and you wouldn't judge them." He wanted them to get judged. So, yep. Ding, ding, ding. Bethany got it right. Okay, next question.
Okay. What object did Gideon place on the ground to receive a sign from God?
All right, I'll give you guys a chance to chime in. I bet they all know these. Yeah, you have to be careful the way you say this, that you don't think it's something different than what it actually is.
Yeah. I don't know the worm one last time. Like what? I forgot what the question was.
There was a golden one of these in Greek mythology. Remember that, Hope, in the Percy Jackson series? Yeah, it's a fleece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
A fleece, not fleas, not the little insect thingies.
Mm-hmm.
Fleece. And so it was fun the way he said it. Like one time he said, "I'll put the fleece out, and if it's wet, then and the ground around it is dry, then I know you're saying that. And then he's like, let's double check. So now I'm going to put it out, and it has to be dry, and everything around it has to be wet. You
Mhm.
know. So yeah, the fleece,
The fleece.
not the bugs, but the
Mhm. Okay.
The
Not
wool.
that Jesus is
The
the
wool.
answer. Cannibalism, you know. I like that one.
Okay. Everyone that is proud in heart is what to the Lord?
Proud in heart.
Good job, Hope. We basically looked at these questions and were like, what would he might not know?
You got to find the right word, which would be the right translation. I don't know if abhorrent or despised.
No.
Neither one of those.
No.
I like that. No.
Wow.
Like, not even the.
So now I'm going to phone a bunch of friends. You guys chime in.
Phone a friend.
Proud to the Lord. I mean, proud in spirit is what to the Lord?
Proud in heart.
Oh, proud in heart is what to the Lord? Despised is what Bethany thought too. Despised or abhorrent. It has to be a word that means one of those.
Yes.
Is that your final answer? Would you like to keep guessing, or is
that let somebody else? Come on, Jim. Google it, man.
Google it.
Jump in there, Dennis.
We should totally make it like a whole game show.
Instead
of do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to be
no, we
real
do Family
Christian?
Feud style. Lowly in spirit.
No.
No.
Oh.
Proud. Okay, what is it, Hope?
It's an abomination.
Well, abhorrent. Okay, that was despised. Wow.
It was a very specific word, and you didn't
They're
get
abominable to the Lord, huh?
Yeah.
Like the abominable snowman.
You're so funny.
Okay. Next question. In Revelation, what is the number of a man?
Oh, that's easy. It's 6.
We gotta do some easy ones too.
Okay. It's 6.
Is it 6?
Did it say? It is 6. The number of the beast is supposed to be 666.
Okay, that one's right. 666.
The number of man is 6.
Well, it says it's 666.
That's the number of the beast.
Okay,
it's
wrong.
Sorry to break it to you.
Okay, here's an easy one. Why were Daniel's 3 friends thrown into the fiery furnace?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because they wouldn't eat from the king's table. They wouldn't eat meat. They would only eat vegetables. It's right. I don't care what you say.
It's right. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But what else?
Shadrach and Benny. That was who. At least that's their VeggieTale names. What does it say?
It says they wouldn't bow down to Nebuchadnezzar's golden image.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Eat the
Daniel wouldn't eat from the king's table. You're right.
And the question asked why.
That's
Daniel's
right. I blew
friend.
it. Shadrach and Benny wouldn't bow. Remember the bunny?
Yeah.
The bunny. Oh, I ate the bunny.
Okay, we don't have to sing the song.
It brings back some good memories, though.
They wouldn't bow down to the big chocolate bunny.
Yeah.
Or statue. Okay. Darn, missed that one.
That was an easy one too. It's okay.
I know it was. It would have been. I jumped ahead.
What is the light of the body? What is the light of the body?
The eye. Your eyeballs.
Yes, the eye.
If the light is dim, then all is darkness inside. So get those cataracts fixed, girl.
Oh, cataracts.
Okay. Who was Jesus talking to when he taught the Lord's Prayer?
Like you guys are throwing it's either softball or a trick question.
We're starting it easy, okay?
It's a Monday morning, okay?
Okay. The disciples, they said, teach us to pray like you.
Good job. Well, I don't know. You got the Nebuchadnezzar one.
Because I jumped ahead. I got proud in spirit, and I was an abominable to the
See?
Lord.
So even an easy softball could be a trick question.
I got proud in heart and was abominable. I like saying that word. Abominable.
Abominable. Okay. On which day of the year could the high priest enter the holiest place in the innermost part of the temple where the covenant box was kept?
2 words. They're Hebrew. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement.
Yeah. You had to think about that one, though.
No, I didn't. I was waiting for you to finish. It took you a long time to ask the question.
Because it was a long question. Look, that's a lot of words right there.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
I think this one's the last one, right?
Oh, I added more.
Oh, okay.
Which Christian doctrine did the Sadducees reject?
Well, see, this is where God and language is really fun. Where I'm going to preface this.
I think I know where you're
the
going.
Pharisees were all about rules. They were fair, you see. Pharisee.
So funny.
The Sadducees didn't believe in the resurrection.
Good job.
That made them sad, you see. When you died, you died. They were into annihilation. Oh, that's a big word for a 55-year-old, huh? Annihilation is the doctrine that when you die, you just, it's all gone. Come on.
Okay.
Pitch it to me.
Why should a father not provoke a child to anger?
Why not?
Why not?
It doesn't really say why not. It says, don't provoke your child to anger, but raise them up in the Lord. It doesn't say why not. It's Ephesians 6. I know it crushes the spirit.
That's actually a good one, Bethany.
It promotes rebellion.
It says in case they become discouraged. It says Colossians 3:21.
Oh, don't exasperate them. Yes. Yeah, good job, Bethany. Fist bump.
That one stumped you a little bit.
Well, I didn't remember it saying. I didn't remember it saying why, but don't exasperate them, which is,
Yeah.
discourage. Of course, the spirit, same thing.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
Okay, so that's why I like phoning in friends.
Which bird does Job say is lacking in wisdom due to the fact that she leaves her eggs on the floor?
Job?
Job, yes.
A bird that lacks? That sounds more like something you see in Proverbs, not in Job. A bird that lacks wisdom because they leave their eggs on the floor. You got to say, haven't like combed through Job. We did an overview of Job, but they didn't bring that one up. That leaves a quail. I don't know.
No.
Somebody else know? It's not a quail.
Phone a friend.
That leaves their eggs on the floor. The dodo bird.
No.
That's why they're extinct.
The last melon.
Somebody help me out here. What does Job say? Which bird does he say lacks wisdom because they leave their eggs on the floor? Wow.
Yeah.
The chicken?
No.
No. See, I would have thought that too. They lay on the ground. Quail do their eggs on the ground. I think it's the dodo bird, actually.
No. Do you want me to give you the answer now?
We'll give them like 30 seconds. Somebody else chime in real fast. Dennis, you got to be quicker with Google than that, man. Come on. Jump in here. 10, 9, 8. I'm actually stretching the seconds out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what is it?
The answer is an ostrich.
Oh.
Well, the
Mhm.
ostrich sticks its head in the ground, so
That was pretty
that
good.
lacks wisdom too. Huh.
Okay. What must a Christian do to earn their own bread to eat?
Well, something we got to do today. If you don't work, you don't eat.
I mean, that's part of the question or part of the answer, but work, like, you gotta add something else to that.
Diligently. Paul says if you don't work, if the guy doesn't work, then he doesn't eat.
They say work quietly.
Oh, I can work loudly and still eat.
It says 2 Thessalonians 3:12.
Work quietly. Well, that lets me out.
I can't spell that word.
What's that? Dodo or quietly? That's what I use Google for half the time to figure out how to spell a word, man. Work quietly. But if you don't work, you don't eat. That's kind of a principle.
Yeah.
At least that's kind of what my dad told me growing up. No. You got one, Hope?
Yeah, hold on.
Hope's trying to pick the hardest one she can find.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Okay. How did Paul escape from Damascus?
What? How did he escape from Damascus?
Yes.
Are you making stuff up
No!
now?
Let me read the question again. How did Paul escape from Damascus?
Trying to think of the times that Paul. So this had to have been later. This couldn't have been when he first became a Christian and went to see Ananias on Straight Street, because they didn't try to kill him then. There was one point where they snuck him out of a city because he was going to be stoned. I think his friends put him in a basket or something like that and snuck him out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
In a basket down the city wall. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I like your what?
Well, I'm thinking that when you talk about Paul in Damascus, you always think about Paul being converted on, in Damascus. But how did he escape from Damascus? I'm like, he was trying to get to Damascus. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, how about one more each, Hope?
Okay.
Okay. Finish the proverb. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself.
Say that again.
Okay. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself.
I'm just thinking about a room full of 2-year-olds. What happens? What happens when you leave them alone? Does anybody know that the rest of that proverb? The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself. I know that one of my children left to themselves got baby powder all over the room.
Wonder who that could be.
Chaos and destruction.
Well, also another child y'all gave a jelly packet to. And
that's okay. I was like,
we thought she fell asleep, but you got that. Or doomed.
I mean, that's pretty close. It says, bringeth his mother to shame.
Oh. Well, y'all didn't bring your mama to shame, but you caused a lot of work.
Yeah, well, yeah.
When we moved, there was still baby powder everywhere in that room that we didn't know we missed.
Yeah.
Hope.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Last one.
What did Jesus eat to convince the disciples that he was indeed raised from the dead?
Oh, that's easy. You want me to tell you?
Sure.
They had breakfast on the beach, and he had fried up some fish for them.
What else?
And bread.
What else?
I don't remember. Toast? I mean, they ate fish and he drank water, I guess.
What else?
I don't know. Somebody help me out. Fish and bread and what else? Somebody help me. Come on. Trying to remember what else you can like cook there on the beach. The disciples had been out fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus called them in, and they actually caught a bunch of fish doing what he said, and that reminded them of the beginning, and he already had fish cooking.
Are you giving up?
Jim says he ate 3 question marks. Tell us.
Honeycomb.
What's the verse?
Yeah, does it give a reference for that?
Yeah. Luke.
I'm gonna check this one out. I don't remember reading that.
Luke 24:42.
Okay.
It might be like a certain translation, but
Yeah, the Message probably.
eh,
24:42.
yeah.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, so it says they gave him a piece of broiled fish and he took it and ate it before them.
What what version are you?
The English Standard.
That's funny.
A piece of broiled fish and took it and ate it before them.
Well, going off what this one says.
Oh, it must have been the Amplified version. They always add stuff to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to
I don't
look
remember
and
the
see.
honeycomb. That's kind of weird. Honey-covered
Yeah,
fish.
it doesn't say it in the NIV.
Yeah.
Okay.
They gave him honey glazed fish and he ate it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't know. Well, it's been fun, guys. We've gone a little bit over, and I'm getting texts of stuff that
Gotta do.
Yeah. So thanks for hopping in with us, Hope. This was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
So I have a proposal.
What's your proposal?
Next week is can Pastor Dad Larry. Oh, she found it in the King James version.
Oh.
That doesn't surprise me.
And they gaveth unto him broiled fisheth, and he ateth it with honeycombeth. Yes. My favorite verse read from the King James is when he told them to get Lazarus or move the stone away, get Lazarus out. And he said, Lord, it's been 4 days. By now he stinketh. That's great. Stinketh is just a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
Well, let me pray for you guys as you head into your week. And see you on Wednesday with Jim as we unpack If Only. If only. If only it had snowed. No. Let me pray. Lord, thank you for your love for us. Thank you that, God, we can have fun together, even with your word, and your word is so much more powerful and valuable. Actually, there's nothing trivial to it at all. I pray that as we dig into it, Lord, that you'd help your word get into our hearts and change us, make us more like Jesus. For it's in his name we pray. Amen. Thanks, guys. By the way, we did have a technical glitch. We had to charge the mouse real fast, which doesn't sound like a big thing.
Is it dead now? Oh,
no,
it still works.
Except that I can't push buttons without that. So thanks, guys, for hopping in with us, and we will see you on Wednesday.